Use the auction to work out a starting point for declare's count and distribution. Okay, count meaning high card points plus long suit points, and distribution, right? Whether they're balanced hand, single suited hand, two suited hand, have a starting point. Don't make your opening lead until you have some kind of visual of declare's point count and distribution. Next, the opening lead, super important. If you're in third chair, right? Interpret your partner's opening lead. Place the other honors around the table. Before you play to the first trick as third hand, understand the potential holdings partner has based on their opening lead and where the remaining honors are, especially if partners led an honor. If partners like a low card, then visualize the distribution of that suit around the table before you play to trick one. When an honor is led, right? When you lead an honor as opening leader, watch partner signal. Now I said we're going to take mostly signaling out of our thought process here, but it is a clue, right? All of these are clues that defender wants to take and assimilate and come up with assumptions, right? And then make their defensive plan based on those assumptions. When a spot card is led, you've led a spot card and your partner plays third hand high, and then declare either wins it or they play low. You can generally, right? You can generally place the rest of the honors in that suit based on the play of the first trick. So what I want you to make part of your thought process now is memorize the first trick, because it might not be that the clue is relevant at trick one, but at trick 7, trick 8, maybe trick 10 when you're having some discard issues, right? You go back to trick 1 and the clue is sitting there for you. So memorize trick 1, not just the honors, because our mind can usually pull the honors from trick 1, but memorize the spot cards, right? Memorize the spot cards so that you can get both honor placement and the distribution of the suit. Finally, when partner leads a low card, if you're third hand, right? Remember how low, and this goes back to the last point. Memorize the first trick, the spot cards on the first trick, and watch follow-up cards by partner. Use your number rules, right? Which is our next checklist. We review the auction, we interpret the opening lead, placing the honors, placing the distribution of the suit. Then we do our number rule, and number rule 14, 17, and 19 to determine how many high card points partner has. Now, oh boy, I can tell you I use my number rules for my opening lead, for the trick number 3, for trick number 5, for trick number 12, right? Realizing the approximate number of high card points partner holds and noting when high card points comes out of partner's hand, right? This is what tells you whether you're going to have a passive defense or an aggressive defense. When the dummy comes down, recalculate. If the dummy comes down with a few extra high card points than the bidding actually showed, right? For instance, 1 no trump passed 3 no trump, right? That's your opponent's auctions. 1 no trump passed 3 no trump. You're taking dummy for approximately 10 high card points. Well, what if they show up with 13 high card points? Well, you have to make some adjustments to your number rule, what you started out thinking partner had in high card points, and adjusting based on what comes down in dummy. Now, the dummy, also important. The dummy is your best friend on defense. You just think your partner is, but the dummy tells you, again, whether to have an attacking defense, if there's a long running suit in the dummy, or a passive defense, if the dummy doesn't have any long suits or has a long suit, but you're third hand and you're sitting on top of the dummy and you can see that long suit isn't running because you've got the missing honors, right? Then you are looking at a passive defense. So first hand and third hand use the number rule and use the dummy in their common sense defense.